Hello and welcome, everyone. I hope you are having a good day wherever you might be. Uh, my name is Anil, and I am the host of today's rather hopefully chill stream, playing a game called West of Loathing. For those of you who don't know me, I am the community manager for a podcasting company called Rusty Quill. We put out 3 shows a week. The first is an actual play Pathfinder podcast called Rusty Quill Gaming. Second is a horror anthology show, The Magnus Archives, which is due to return for its final season tomorrow. And on Fridays we put out Stella Firma, a semi-improvised sci-fi comedy show. I am pretty quiet, apparently. Okay. Can people hear me better now? Is that better for folks? There you are. Okay, cool. Actually, quick question. Can any of you hear the game audio as well while I am talking? Not currently, not currently. Okay, cool. Right, okay. That's good. So those of you who were here for last stream may remember that very quietly. Okay. Yeah, those of you who were here last week may remember that I was having audio problems with the game not piping the audio through the right track. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out exactly why that happened, and I'm not entirely sure that the fix that I have put in place has properly fixed it. But we shall see. Hopefully, it is better. Yeah, tiny with that's because it's coming through my headphones. My headphones are actually quite near my mic. Nope. Okay, so you'll probably get a little bit of that. No proper solution, long-standing problem. Yeah, I mean, almost certainly. I'm not quite sure why it was with this game or why it happened as soon as I came back from holiday, but hey ho. Yeah, the headphone will end up on my head in a moment, and this time I will have game audio as well as you, and it won't be the imbalance that it was last week. This game and a Windows driver issue. Ah, okay, specifically this. Right, okay, that makes sense. Yes, so welcome to this stream. Apologies for starting a bit late. Those of you who are members of the Discord and the general fandom might have seen that we had a few issues with the early access release for one of our shows. Turns out the combined enthusiasm of you all counts as a denial of service attack on Patreon. So we had a little bit of sorting out there to do. Enthusiastic altruism. I like that phrase. Yes. Everything should hopefully be back up and running. We are hopefully going to put some resilience in place for the public release tomorrow. So those of you here who are fans of the Magnus Archives and are early access patrons, I will say for everyone's benefit, this is a spoiler-free zone. Please do not discuss the episode in chat for the sake of your fellow fans who may not have heard it yet. Oh, thank you very much, Alex. Can confirm Patreon is now up and stable. Cool. So yes, if you are and do want to talk about the episode that you have just heard, there is a TMA early access channel in the Discord. Yes, thank you. Dropped up there. The mods will time you out if you spoiler anything. I know the temptation to say things is going to be fairly strong, but please. It is best all round if we remain blissfully ignorant, in theory, of the things that have taken place. Yes, Alex there with with his usual throwback on the fandom of being terrifyingly organised. So a little bit more admin before we start, before we get into the game again. This stream, this show is supported by you, is brought to you by you. We couldn't do this without your ongoing support, be that over at Patreon at www.patreon.com/Rusty Quill, where if you subscribe there at various levels, you'll be able to pick up, get access to various bonus things and material for our shows. Oh, okay. We're starting on that, are we? Okay. You can donate to us directly using the Streamlabs link down below, or you can subscribe to us here on Twitch, as 14 Cookies Gone has just given has just gifted a sub to Varia the Villain. Welcome to the channel, Varia, and thank you very much for that gift sub. I'll hopefully be announcing gift subs and any bit donations. If you have bits, you are welcome to donate them to the channel. If you have an Amazon Prime account, don't forget that that gives you one free Twitch Prime sub every month. You can spend it here or with any other streamer that you may follow. If you do here, it will be most gratefully accepted. And thank you very much, Rio, here for the 100 bits. Those of you who do have bits or looking to pick up bits, if you donate them to a streamer, that's 1 bit equals 1 cent to us directly. So 100 bits is $1. Ho 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 ho, Moliesu, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Welcome to the channel, Heretic Soul. Things are scrolling too quickly. Welcome to the channel, Heretic Soul, Positron Annihilation, Supernova in the Wild, Mags RVRD, and Trinket the Cat. Thank you, Molietsu, for gifting them subs. Ooh. Yeah, Moliere in there with the early sub bomb. And thank you very much, Malevolent Mango, for the 100 bits. Right. Oh, shucks. I haven't got the event log up. That might help. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. Duh. And thank you very much, Jackson Healy, for the 69 bits. Nice. Let's just... There we go. And 14 Cookies Gone. Thank you very much for the 69 bits. Nice. Asaq Hobbit, feel free to ask the mods any questions if I don't see your question as it goes by. I'm going to try and pay as much attention to the chat as I can. Yes, the fandom is so very sweet and generous. Thank you everyone for all of those. As you can tell, I'm a little bit still getting to grips and with everything that happened this afternoon, I say, which is why we went a little bit late. So, Molietsu, thank you very much for the nice 69 bits. Oh, and Zalia Chimera with 100 bits coming in there. Oh, okay. So, what are we here to do? This is the second stream of a game called West of Loathing. It's a game I have picked to do as my first full playthrough. Here on Arky Streams, our aim, our intention, our desire is to showcase bringing people in to the world of gaming, introducing them to new genres, new games, new styles that they might not necessarily have played before, and showing how the introductory experiences to these games pans out, so that you've got so that you've got a better understanding of something that you might be looking to pick up, that you have heard about, or just looking for something new to access the fantastic world of gaming and all the benefits that it brings thereof. And thank you, Charcoal, for the gift sub to... Do I have... just scrolling through. Thank you very much to Sharkwell for giving a gift sub to Brylove Sunflowers. Welcome to the channel. And thank you, Miss Sunflowers94, for 100 bits. Most appreciated. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is a very busy week, as folks might imagine. So, what is West of Loathing? West of Loathing is a game based off a long-running web browser game called Kingdom of Loathing. Thank you very much, The Nonsense Archives, for 300 bits. Kingdom of Loathing, the long-running web browser game, stick figure graphics, lots of comedy, pun-based humour, and that has been carried through into the developer's first full game, which is West of Loathing. So same kind of graphics, same style of humour, but in a Wild West setting. The premise is that we are an adventurer who's setting out to find fame and fortune, left the family farmstead behind, and is gone to seek their fortune in the wake of the cows having come home. We've had to deal with some bad cows, we've had to deal with some skeletons, and we've just about, at the end of last session, we dealt with the tutorial, the introductory starting zone. We picked up a companion, and we headed out to the primary hub. So let us get to the game. Right. Okay. Let us bring up the game audio. How is the game audio for folks? Can you hear that? Tumble Steve is back, yes. Actually, I might only put one so that I can hear myself properly. Good volume, good. Alright, cool. So let's get the game up on screen for me. We are playing a character called Lena Tumbleweed. Lena Tumbleweed is a beam slinger. There are 3 classes in this game. Just to recap, you could play a melee class called a Cowpuncher. You could play a roguish ranged weapon fighter called the Snake Oiler, or we could play the magic user potion maker called a Beam Slinger. Terry, Michael, Tumble, Steve to their friends, known to their friends as Tina. Nice. So let's get back into the game. Continue. So, here we are in the town of Dirtwater. I have a companion, Doc. Howdy, Doc. Oh, I'm going to have to remember... I'm going to have to remember what voices I used for these characters. Haha! I should have... Oopsie. I should probably have watched last week's stream back. Oh well. Thank you very much, Ethic Lock, for the gift sub to Saloon Tune. Okay, take care, Alex. I will speak to you tonight. Right, so... Anybody remember what voice I used for the doc? Was it the German voice? Oh yes, it was the Cockney accent. That's right. Thank you very much, Ryu, here for the 100 bits. Actually, what I'll try and do, if I remember, is I'll welcome subs and do bit announcements at breaks and such. That's probably easier for me so I don't get too distracted. Voices Brecon. Yeah, okay. So this is a throwback voice to the Hatterful Boyfriend stream, which is up on our YouTube channel for anybody who wants to go and watch that or may have missed it at the time. So, howdy, Doc. If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries? Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Discovered a new map location, the Dave Yard. Uh-oh. I should say I have watched a Let's Play of this last year, so whilst I am familiar vaguely with the nature of the game, I don't quite remember any of the actual activities that go down, or the puzzles, so it's going to be a fun time remembering. Oh, Skeleton's named Dave, yes. So, what do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, it was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. Anything more we can get from her? Am I forgetting about anything? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'll be nice to have a base of operations. And that's all the suggestions she can think of. Right, so we have a ghost horse. Oh yes, we picked up a horse in the starting town. A ghostly horse which we named Joe Spooky. We'll leave it alone for the time being. Oh, so yes, our map. We are here in Dirtwater. We have a bunch of locations and a lot of map to fill. So we've got Dave Yard and the railroad camp. Okay. Or we can just go for a wander. And that's the thing with... actually, let me bring it up to that. You can see down at the bottom there is a button called Wander. That in exploration games like this often just sends you out into a random direction, and you may find an encounter, you may find a new location. Usually it generates something for you to interact with that will help or hinder along the ways. We have our map, we have our inventory, so you can see what we have to work with. We are currently wearing a barely enchanted hat, which increases our mysticality. So you can see we've got three stats here: muscle, mysticality, and moxie, which determine different things. As a beamslinger, mysticality is our primary stat, and we'll be looking to improve that as much as we can. So we're wearing the barely enchanted hat. We've got a replica sheriff's badge, which gives us a bit of armor, a pistol, a skinning knife, and a can of infinite beans, which just generally improves our stats as well. And we've got a variety of things in our backpack that we opted not to sell last time because we're just collecting things right now. So this is our character, the Tumbleweed the Beamslinger. We went over the various things. I'll just hover over these so those folks can have a quick look at what the various things do. We do have unspent XP, so we should probably look to improve things, but I really want to actually improve my spells, and I need 25 XP for that. We've got a couple of perks. Goblin Tongue means that we can communicate with goblins. Which stream did Al see the goblin in the first location? That was the first stream, Varia. We dispatched the goblin, so we weren't able to pick him up as a... we weren't able to pick him up as a companion. Mostly scabs. I walked into so many cactuses that apparently it has given me improved hit points. And stupid walking, because those of you in the chat who know this game persuaded me that it would be amusing to to have the stupid walking perk. And I have to say, it is proving to be, yeah, quite a thing. So, let's wander through Dirtwater and see what we have to offer. Oh yes, the currency in this game, for anyone who didn't see, is meat. And at the moment we have 875 of it. What we've got to spend it on, we shall see. Oh, and there's a shop, Dirtwater Mercantile. The post office, sponsored by LT&T. Somebody with flowers, a jail, and some empty lots. How far can we go? You saw the sign, there's nothing past here. Oh! Oh, groan. Lot available. Not a lot available past this point. Excellent. So, who have we got here? Can we talk to this person? No. Doesn't look like it. Dirt farmers. Aha. Let's talk to this little person selling flowers. Little girl is selling flowers for 50 meat. I think I'll leave that for the time being. Actually, rather than that, we'll do what... Who's this? So, one of the annoying things is that you have to actually be on the right level for characters to be able to talk to them as you move backwards and forwards. Nope, okay. Saloon it is then. Hand this toddler a pile of steak, yeah. Okay, so we've got Doc Susie. Oh no, that's... Wait, that looks like the same person who wasn't in a mood to talk. Sleep fighting? These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Doc Susie. Aha. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Lena. Glad to know you, Lena. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Well, let's start off convivially. We'll have a shot of bourbon. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. At least 5 meat. Got Dirtwater bourbon. Ooh. This is a glass of famous Dirtwater bourbon, which is mostly famous for having visible chunks of dirt in it. But it will increase my maximum HP. Okay. Anything else? I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. Okay, cool. Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanicals type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in him myself, but I'd lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Lost the key to the piano player. Okay, let's go and have a look. No, I'm not going to poke around in the spittoon. Though we'll have a look at it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drink, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But the spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit in it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Let's not risk any poisoning. Do we have a key? No, I don't think we have a key now. Any key that we had probably we used used up last time. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Can't talk to him. Okay, cool. These guys are having a spirited discussion about the guns and which of theirs is nicer. Cool. I'll stay clear of that one then. Who else is here? Stage. Ooh. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? There's a sign that says "See bartender for darts." Maybe we can have a play with that a bit later. The man points to the sign at the counter. Slop, 5 meat. I'm not down on hit points or anything like that, so I think I will not necessarily... Oh, Grown Wolf Prince, yes, that's very much in keeping with this game, I feel. It's engrossing conversation. Okay. Well, let's go and have a look at our room first and see what we've got there. Ooh, this looks nice. Postcard on this little table. Take it. Blank postcard. It's a blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. Okay, that's pretty much told me. Nice view. I've got a bed. Probably don't need to sleep just yet. Alice's bed. You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult. You call yourself a pony-sniffing, full-flushing jerk. You gain an effect angry. Ooh. What does angry do? Apparently I'm angry, but there is no listing for that. Okay. Cool. Alright, sure. Oh, right, it's down here. Would it be nice to come up with a bit of a highlight? You've done pretty well, game, on showing things. Oh, thank you, Supernova in the Wild, for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. So apparently angry makes us madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets above 1, we'll pass out from rage. Okay. 3 muscle, 3 mysticality, and 3 moxie. Ooh, that's nice. So we're now at 565. Cool. All right. Let's see what we've got down here. No. Okay. So we can find out who the old man is. Who's the old man by the fellow? By the fellow? By the piano. Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fellow he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody will buy him. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like. Oh, too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Let's get some darts. Can I get some darts? The sign on the darbet said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry. The darts all got broken months ago. Well, that's disappointing. See you later. Yeah, I think, Dolly Sparrow, I think you're right. We all like weird stories here. So, let's hotfoot it over to the piano player. The piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Well, let's pick it. You pick the lock, you open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and spraying and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Aha! I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange your gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Well, good for us being angry. Yeah, if we hadn't been angry, we wouldn't have had the level of mysticality to do it. Nothing to it. That's better. Howdy, Lena. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed a piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Lena. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. No worries, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay, bye for now. Well, let's investigate the rest of the ooh, poker. This poster says rules of poker. Why is poker in inverted commas? Followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A straight beats a backwards full house. Any player spitting anywhere other than a spittoon immediately loses the game. A 7 must be replaced with 4 queens of clubs. I'm not sure that they're playing Gwent minigame. Yes, okay, cool. We're in for an adventure. We are really crossing the streams here. Actually, can you imagine a stick figure Witcher game? Or imagine if this was a grimdark stick figure game. Oh. Trusted me. I apologise, Talia. A full house beats a Kentucky Straight. Okay, I think we've got the gist of what's going on there. Empty seat. Table's full up. No room at this table. Okay, let's try a hand. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Marianne, and the player to your left says his name is Brett. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Let's ante up. The dealer gives a deck a shuffle, and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand, 2 fours of clubs. It's the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 10%. Raise, strategize, or check. Ooh. What should I do, folks? 2. Some people saying strategize. Let's pretend we know what we're doing. Yeah. See, technically I know how to play poker, but it's been a really long time. Check. 2. Okay, let's strategize and see. You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread. Plus 20% win chance. Move on. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat and you estimate your chance of winning at around 30%. Forcefully raise, cleverly strategize, or check. Check. Push the meat at the 1 and then 2. Check. I'm getting a lot of options to check. Meet them. What? Meet them halfway. Meet. Nice to meet you. Take the meat and run. Unfortunately, it's not giving me the option to do so. 2 fours though is really not very good. Let's well, we're supposed to be the intelligent one, so burn it down. Let's cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realise your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. Plus 20% win chance. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat and you estimate your chance of winning at around 50%. You can glamorously raise, glamorously strategize, or check. Should we go for the raise? Raise. Glamour. Add glitter to the meat. Be glamorous. Yes, actually, Moriatsu is correct. We've gone for a glamorous build. We might as well be glamorous whenever we can. Which I keep forgetting to do my nails. I should do that before the next stream. You grin slyly and raise by 20 meat. You lose 20 meat. Reveal your cards. You force your opponents to read them and weep. A straight. Marion grumbles and turns over a straight. Brett flips his cards over one at a time, revealing a straight. You lost. Boo. What? What? Ha. Oh, non-binary star system. Nice. For those who didn't see that, non-binary star system said the stakes are great. STEAKS. Because explaining the joke always improves it. Let's walk away and not lose any more meat on that. Okay. A fun little diversion, but let's see if we can find some actual plot to do. We have the kitchen. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Huh. Okay. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type. I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go and pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discovered a new map location. Okay. Why do you want saltpeter? Saltpeter. This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. Okay. So we need to go and steal some saltpeter. This is where the chef preps the ingredients for cooking. It's also where he pots his beer. Can we pick any of these up? No. Okay, what's on stage? Oh, okay. A cowbell. Nice sound. How much of a living do you think we could do by doing Ministry of Silly Walks on this stage? Right, okay. So, can't do the dartboard, we can't do anything else. Well, I suppose let's go and check out the jail then. Oh, actually, shop. Shopping! Hello there. Ooh. Read this to learn a new bean slinging skill. A cookbook specializing in bean recipes. We've got, okay, so we've got advanced bean craft, disposable binoculars, used to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. Dynamite. Ooh, speak softly and carry a loud stick. I'm gonna buy 2 sticks of that because I think that was really useful. Plum pudding, a shovel. We've got a shovel. Soda crackers, tooth powder, and Vienna blood sausages. Oh, can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood in a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. Now, I'm as much a fan of black pudding and boudin as the next person, but I'm not entirely sure I'd want it in blood sauce. I can sell things, but I don't really want to at the moment. Should I pick up the advanced bean craft? Should I go for a new spell? A new skill? Books are good. Some idiot forgot to put sugar in it. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Advanced Beancraft, Volume 59. Okay. So, let's go to the inventory. Oops, that was the map. I'm going to continuously get that wrong. Let's read it. Right. There's an article about butter and an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie, basically reducing all their stats. Yes, Wolf Prince 1, I feel that that may have been a deliberately missed opportunity, naming it number 59. It includes a chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will with help with kitchen tasks. Gives a bean golem, a combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight for you. Or there's a chapter about cooking bean dishes, so small that they have to be served intravenously. Gives blood beans, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. Well, I mean, I'm guessing we probably don't want blood beans, given that our partner is a doctor. So I'm guessing that they've got health boosts. So the idea is, do we want a bean golem, or do we want butterbean to reduce their power? The pizza golem is a thing in D&D. Yes, I do remember that. More friends, food friend. A golem for everything these days. Bean golem. Golem is nice. The golem franchise. Bean golem. Golem. Just because a giant chickpea or lentil golem is cracking me up. Golem. Okay, cool. I think you're all on the golem, so let's burn that. You practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it. Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book. Neat. Bad golem. Okay, let's cartwheel out of there. And go to the jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. It seems a little bit presumptuous if... Oh, Drottercarp, no! Boo! Bean Golem, glad to know we have our fingers on the pulse. Oh, beautiful, but groo. So, do we offer to be sheriff in a rather presumptuous move? Offer to help, or offer to leave? And actually leave? So, be sheriff or just offer to help? Let's be the sheriff and then leave. We do have a sheriff's badge, yes. Okay, let's offer to be the sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe? Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all of the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation, makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed... You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way... She snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here, thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Well, sure. If you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Okay, so we have a bunch of jail cells. This time with the doors. A ghostly cell. Okay. Maybe by being ghostly we won't have the chance to pick up any splinters. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Ghosted cell. The poster reads, Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang, for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. 1,000 meat is very tempting. Joy Spooky and Ghost Cell number 1. Dirty rotten paint thieves and low down no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Listen, not just now. It's a wanted poster. A wanted poster, if accuracy is important. says, wanted, the House in the Desert Gang, for mortgage non-payment, squatting and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. 500 meat reward. That's probably a little closer to what we want. Although, obviously, in these darker times, squatting is not necessarily a crime. Or squatting shouldn't necessarily be a crime. If the property is vacant and it is not being used by commercial landlords and they are just letting it go to waste, I see no problem with that. Yeah, I think it's not so much the mortgage non-payment of squatting; it's the murdering 2 agents. But perhaps they've got a good story. So let's. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Well, let's pick them up and go and have a talk to them. You take note of the location and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. You discover a new map location. Cool. Let's go to the post office and see if there is anything to do here. One of the newfangled telegraph machines. Locked post office boxes. Hi, I'm Lena Tumbleweed. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. I don't think I want to send a postcard just yet. So let's get out. Shall we buy the tax agent's extenuating circumstances? Almost certainly yes. John Sims is a problem child. Nice username. Let's buy those flowers. You lose 50 meat and get sweet smelling flowers. Do they do anything? Ooh, these flowers smell really good. 15% stench resistance. Now that either bodes well or badly. Is that my offhand? Okay, so I can only have one thing in my offhand at any given time. So we've got our map. Ooh. So if we're to go with Alice, the Daveyard is probably our next stop. If we want the lay of the land, then there's the railroad camp. Well, Fort Cowardice for the saltpeter, or the desert house. Well, the desert house is nearby. Oh, actually, let's go to the desert house, sir. Off to the side of the trail, you spot a beer barrel cactus. You're not sure why they call them that, since they're shaped like mugs, not barrels. Let's get some beer. Hooray! As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. I wonder if that's going to come back and bite us. Oh, actually, I wanted to spend some of my XP. Didn't I? Well, I've got outfoxing. Do I increase my smarts? Or do I actually increase my combat skills? I think I probably need to improve my combat skills for the moment. And let's just make sure I get the ability. Ooh! 10 damage. And I can set an enemy on fire next level. Excellent. Although that is 100 XP, so... ooh. Sneaky. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Back off for now, or bring on the fight? What do you think, folks? 2. Oh no. 2. Could be worse. Could be a goat. Don't fight dog. Pacifism, pacifism. 1. There's a way to avoid the fight. There probably is. So, let's back off for now. Well, what are your options? Okay, let's back off for now. Yeah, do I have anything that will distract the dog? I mean, other than maybe blowing it up. Can I just... I'll just sell it. I don't think I've got anything that can actually, because I think it would give me an interaction option if I could. So I'm guessing I don't have what I need for it. Okay, let's go. Let's head somewhere else. Let's head to the Daveyard then, and let's see if we can build up some XP and find some bits and pieces. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by the lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Loot the body. You won't be needing these pants anymore. Thick chaps. Put them to good use. Okay. Let's... Oh, okay, I'm already wearing them. So, +1 armor. Excellent. Right, so what do we have in the Daveyard? Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Let's not start grave robbing just yet. Oh, I can... Ah, I can go past. Dave C. went down in a theatre. Okay, reasonably good. Here lies Dave J. Rapapapow. 26, 1828. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36 years. Ooh. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch! Vienna blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Okay, so that increases my speed. Who's this? Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a fella from like 40 angry bears. Fair. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. He killed him. Ooh. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different fella named Dave G. Okay, well... Ooh, the pile of bones that isn't moving around. Let's dig through it. You've got a skull with an odd tag on it. Okay, what does that have? This skull has a little paper tag on it which says Inter-Cemetery Loan on one side. What is this? A lending graveyard? And some notes on the other. The tag on this skull has a serial number and says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February the 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. And we've go and check that out. Okay, let's head inside. The Daveyard Mausoleum. Nothing in that pile. Nothing there. That. This is one of those things they have in Mausoleum. You know, one of those big marble drawers, things with drawers full of skeletons. Well, let's open one and see, yeah. Got the jump on him. Okay, so I can deal 6 or 7. I can't jump to her just yet. So... Oh, cost 2 AP. Ah, I still only have 1 AP. Okay, right. Well, might as well blast him. So as you can see, you've got his the target's abilities down in the bottom, and then each person has a level of different skills that they can do. Patch up or scattergun blast. Okay, shoot it. 3. Fine. Just shoot. Since I have no action points left, I've only got basic attack options. And we have a victory. For grinding to level up. Oh, interesting. I'd forgotten that, yes. You did it. You dragged a skeleton out of a drawer and beat it up and put it back in the drawer. Gain 11 XP and a handful of loose teeth. Surveyed the scene and jot some notes down in her little notebook. Okay. Sell them to a dental student. Okay. Well, so that was for Cowardice. Oh, and the old mission up at the top. Okay. Let's walk on before I do anything further. Uh-oh. Some kind of ritual circle drawn in the ground in red chalk. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. A gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Okay, what we got? So, gore-splattered scroll. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've got all that practice reading inside of a dog. Is that supposed to be a dog ate my homework joke? You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Well, we don't quite have the ingredients to do that if we wanted to, but I guess we can come back. It's a big stone sarcophagus. So. Do we want to try performing the ritual? Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Oh, IRQ conflict, right. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Oh. Ritual. Of course you'd call on us to make a ritual. But yes, I think we need the glass orb and that. So what do we need again for it? We need a glass sphere and stardust. Okay, so it's probably going to be a little while before we can do that, but let's go for another fight. 19 HP, cast spell. And shoot. Hopefully 3. Yay! Skeleton bone. Hooray. Okay, well let's go and clear out the ones in the graveyard. Did this ritual summon Alex back? These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Aha. Got spell. Oh, 24 hit points. Sorry, my microphone screen is actually blocking the edge of the hit points, so I'm not looking there first. Which, bad animal. You should always look at what stats you are given first. Let's shoot. Ooh. Spooky. Oh, it's a smart looking skeleton. Okay. Shoot it. Shoot it. Yes. Okay. Spooky damages. Anything the Dickens as a phrase always makes me laugh because it reminds me of bad romance here on Willie Rose. Yeah. Ooh, a gold tooth. You check the bones for Dickens? Nope, you beat them all out. Hooray! These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Again, I think a lot of this is going to be lather, rinse, repeat while we're trying to level up. So let's just try and get through it quickly as possible. Whack. Skeleton of a Dave. Okay, right. 6 hit points. 2 more hits should probably do this. Yeah. Only 1 tooth, really. There needs to be at least 1,000 of them. However many number of them, all identical. I thought we were building a friend, but all we seem to be doing is disassembling them. Well, we need to find the ingredients to build a friend. Unfortunately, Shaka, we can't summon the golem yet because I don't have the 2 action points necessary to do that. So obviously there is a leveling mechanic that I need in order to be able to get more action points. More gold tooth. Do I have... which one does any one of these actually give me the option of... Ooh, so I can increase my spell damage. Increase meat gains, finding bonuses, and my liver capacity. Gumption. 62 XP crit. Let's spend and build up some of my things. So let's increase mysticality. Let's increase moxie, because I should improve my gun damage. Let's boost glamour, and let's boost. What were we going for? We were going for a glamour and... Was it a glamour and grit build or a glamour and gumption? Probably a glamour and gumption. Max glamour, yes. We're going to be fabulous. I think let's boost gumption as well. And I can probably boost how much damage you take. Get hit. We were going for a bit of a glass cannon build, I think. So let's leave it like that and just build up for the next build. Let's put these ones down. Total suffer 13. Just another skeleton of a Dave. Can we get this in 2? Oh no, each opponent will take 3, right. So we'll take 1 hit. Oh, actually, I do have the 2 hit. Oh, I could have summoned the golem, but probably not necessarily now. Let's just take him out with the gun. You made the restless You made the restless remains more restful. Wow, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Got skeleton bone. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of a sort, and she seems stronger. Way to go, Alice. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a way I can check on her stats. No. Shall we try digging up one of Dave's? Let's dig up Dave B. Ooh. I wonder if died with his boots on but no his pants means that there's actually a pair of boots. Yep, you dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. You've got brown boots, which give me a maximum AP. So I have 3 now. This tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading Dave was here. I think what I might do to save, actually, I might come back at a later date, or maybe off camera, and do some leveling up with the thing. But for the purposes of the stream, I don't think that will just be me grinding skeletons into dust. It's probably not the most interesting thing. Grave digging, my favourite pastime, says Renifei. Yeah, pretty common pastime in these sorts of games, really. Fort Cowardice or the railroad camp, or go and deliver the skull back to the old mission. Yep, Ghost Horses. This game has everything. I'm sure you would like this, Alex. Ghost Horses with no necks, yes. Old mission, Cowardice. You know what? Let's roll a dice. Necks are inefficient. Let's roll a dice, actually. Let me grab a d6. One d6. I should have actually said before I rolled the dice what the outcomes were. So, 1-2 Fort Cowardice, 3-4 Railroad Camp, 5-6 Old Mission. Mouth to stomach, neck, just complicated. Oh, that actually paints a really undesirable picture, I think, Cucumber Kale. 5, just to show. That is a 5, hopefully you can see. So we will head to the old mission. Charcoal, your friend should not be laughing at you for carrying dice. Oh, wow. Ryu here cheered with 369 bits. 3 times nice. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. So, let's head to the old mission. Howdy there. I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally. I'm Lena. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label. And I buy a little here, and sell a little there, to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing. Ooh, Wandering Sally's camp out. Oh. Toasty. Nah. So, she has an apple, a bar of soap, Dr. Swickleston's Pleur Castile soap. Where this comes from, they call it thope. Carrot. The carrot is neither the longest nor the orangest of nature's delights, but at least it's a bronze medalist in both categories. That's an interesting way of describing a carrot. Yes, Jory, I know, because Castile. I'm just not a fan of, like, potentially stereotypical transliteration of accents in games. And this is something that we'll touch on more when we come to World of Warcraft. A fungicide bomb for 100 meat. Oh, I only have 220 meat, so I've got a lock. Oh, actually, I should get 3 more needles. Yes, because those are really useful. Pickaxe I can't afford, and work boots. A lucky marigold. This item goes on your lapel. Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Ooh. Do we want to replace the armor we get with a boost? Oh, I think we do, don't we? Trade pants for soap. Well, let's sell the board. I probably don't need the board. Handful of loose teeth. Only 5. Don't want to sell the shovel. Skeleton bone? You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. No. I think it's really going to get me a lot of money. So, let's buy the marigold. Sell. Actually, we'll keep the sheriff's badge just in case. So let's put this on my thing. So at least for today, we are super buff. Cool. Let's go. We were heading to the mission. So, anything in the cactuses? No. Ooh, it's a. I need foraging too. How much does it cost to get 2? 200 XP. Okay. Right. Okay. I have 23. That's going to be a bit grinding. Okay. Let's go to the old mission then. Ooh. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Pew pew pew! Yeah, they went there. Ah, it's an empty relic case with a spot for a skull. A spot for a pelvis and a finger bone. Where's Onja when you need him? Yeah. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? The holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Lena. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler key tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Good. Good. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's just too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent. But still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear. The cardinal is going to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. You literally have a sack full of bones at this point. Yeah. Okay. Right, down we go. Good luck down there. Just going to turn the volume down a touch for me because it's a little bit loud. Is the sound still good for you guys, or is it too quiet now? Everyone needs a pile of twitching skulls in the corner, as opposed to a pile of skulls on Twitch. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds fine. Okay. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Let's look inside. It's empty. Curious. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all rolled up and twitching. Are you sure? There's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering them at once isn't a great idea. Okay, let's back off. This skull has a gold tooth. Are we the kind of person who would grave rob like that? This skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion. Kick the skulls. Teach them the error of their ways. Yes, we are. I thought we were going for a nice run here, as in. Yes, we are. Do it. People in the graves don't need them anymore. That's a very practical way of looking at it. Lee is tired. Altruism, yes, but I thought we were going to use the actual definition of altruism here. Kicking skulls is... I can't take it. Wow, chat. How about this? If the corpse writes a letter of complaint, you can return the tooth. Alternative altruism, more teeth. Okay. Rusty, very pro skulking today. Yeah, you really are. Okay, fine. We'll loot. This skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Well, let's stop that. Got the jump on it. 43 hit points. Arg. 6, 10, 7. Chat, we might be in a little bit over our skulls here. Summon the golem. Yep, I think I do have 3 action points though. So right, let's cast a spell and summon the golem. And then cast the spell. 12, not great. 5 points of damage now. Ooh, 9 points of spooky damage. Let's shoot. I think we probably have this. Bean friend. Probably should have grinded more. Yeah. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. A gold tooth. Okay. This skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Let's look under it. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. A souvenir spoon. Ooh, +3 moxie. No, I want improved spell damage. This skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Rusty spoons. This skull is whispering at you. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. Aha! It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below it. Oh hey! This is where that skull you found goes. Well, I guess destroy a skull, leave a skull? Yay! There we go. Safe and sound. You gain 10 XP. This pile of skulls has been cemented together. Okay, don't have the pickaxe. Okay, I can't get past without fighting them, so alrighty then. A skeleton with 2 skulls. Okay, 46. Right, let's cast the golem. Really creepy gibberish, aka TMA Season 6. And let's cast the spell. Sling them beans! Spicy. Yeah. Ooh, it's going for the golem. Excellent. Not on me. Gollum has 40... Oh, pretty good muscle. Wow, that's much better muscle than I was thinking. Shoot. Shoot. Bang. Shoot. So not a great deal of like inverted commas depth to combat, at least at the moment. I'm guessing once I've got more options and the enemies actually start being more of a threat, then we'll have a greater range of tactical things we can do. That was really eloquent, Anil. Shoot. Yay, victory. You won! That's where you get, you dumb old skeleton. 16 XP and 2 bones. And more study for Alice. This way to the Paseo del Santo. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. Okay. Level 2. Ooh. Jeez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Yeah, I'm never going to have muscle 10. That may be a good thing. I probably don't want to go looting sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi, yeah. The remains of some dark ritual. Abandoned years ago. Read the plaque. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together, even after she was just bones. Spooky. This saint appears to be resting in pieces. Mysticality 10. Okay. Okay, I may need to come back. The plaque. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, and there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. I am a pope. Seriously. Ooh, shadows. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on his nerves, on your nerves. Leave him alone. Oh, okay. I think we've got like one of each of the things, and I don't have the requisite stats to do this yet. Okay, cool. So let's just kick over. Oh dear. Malevolent Mango, thank you for the 100 bits. And thank you for the 420 bits, Molietsu. And Turtle Cowcat subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much for all of that. Very generous. Particularly Molietsu there. Okay, fine. Do you want me to kick this over, chat? Yes, yes. Welcome to the Church of Skulldiggering. Yes, kick it over. Fine. If I die as a result of this, chat, that's all your fault. Kick 'em. Yeah. Oh, wow. Right. I've got 5 enemies who each have more than 30 hit points. Right, okay. I think we need this. And I think we need that. Bean Friend will save us. Yeah. Right. At least Scout Gun will hopefully get everyone. Yeah. 11 hit points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got your ass kicked all the way up the stairs. You gain effect angry. You get so angry about losing that fight that you pass out. Okay. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc Alice must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You are pretty hungry, though. And sober. Let's mosey. Okay. Well, while Lena was taking a rest, it's probably about time for me to take a little bit of a break as well. So I am going to run a quick ad. I hope that those of you who watch it will stay through that and get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, take a bye break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. And hopefully some of those puns might have worked their way through chat, so that I don't necessarily have to see them. All right, take care, folks. Back in a mo. Okay, right. Not quite sure what went wrong there, but welcome back, everyone. Hope you managed to get a bit of rest. I have a cup of coffee and a homemade cookie from the batch I made today. Oops. So I am good to go. Oh, it's Hannah in chat. Oh, hey, Hannah. So, right. We'll play a little bit more. I'm sorry this is going to be a little bit of a foreshortened stream. Probably got about another 45 minutes or so of play because I've got a meeting tonight, so I will need to wrap up a little bit earlier than usual. What kind of cookies, BitterCake? These are oatmeal, raisin and date. Basically, I had some leftover dates in the cupboard and a bit of muesli, so I decided to shove them together. A couple of extra cranberries, and yeah, made myself a batch of cookies. And they are notionally healthy, so I'm trying not to spend this quarantine by just buying packs of cookies. How long that resolution lasts while we're under this, we shall see. So let's get ourselves angry again and get on out. Does Alice have anything to say? I see you found the local watering hole. Yeah, it's decent. Let me know if you find a whiskeying hole, though. What do you think we should do next? Well, if we're looking to find out later, okay, railroad crew. Makes sense. So, let's go and give the railroad crew a bit of a cartwheel. Nah. Oh, actually, no, let's try and get the, let's try and get the thing for the saltpeter for the chef. So onwards to Fort Cowardice. Community building. Ooh. Notionally healthy comfort food, yes. I like to think so, Molliet, too. Let's say how much I actually do will also depend on whether or not I can get hold of flour, because I ran down a lot of my supplies prior to going on holiday, and I don't exactly have much plain flour left. So, you find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. Off of the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. Anyway, Case, it got knocked open by the fort. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back in the east in their coward hidey holes. You've got military grade whiskey and a full canteen. Aha. Yeah, definitely human jest. That's. I really would do that normally. It's like a lot of the times I do bake and just because I tend to prefer to bake when there are people coming around or when I know that I'll be seeing people or for my D&D group. But yeah, I feel everyone. Military grade whiskey, is that anything like Navy strength? Probably. There's some very old water in a very old canteen. Drinking would probably give you tetanus, which was discovered very recently. Puts out fires. Okay. It's a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field, fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things being used to sterilise. Okay. So we have a cactus there. Let's harvest it. Yeah. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Oh. Game audio down a little bit. Okay. Let's turn that. Sorry, every time I click out the screen to actually to knock down the volume, it's gonna it'll cut out temporarily. Actually, I think I put it about there, if I remember correctly. What's that about mirror cake? Yeah, music is running out. Yeah, okay. Is that better on the... Oh, yes, I did make the mirror cake once. Oh, gosh. That's a couple of years ago. Yeah, the one I did for the bake-off party that we had. Actually, if somebody reminds me later tonight, I'll see if I can post a picture of that cake into the food channel in the Discord. !Discord will get you the link if you are not a member of that though. Yes, if I remember correctly, it was yeah, it was a chocolate mirror cake with vanilla Genoese sponges, because vanilla gluten-free Genoese sponges, and a stewed apple filling. What I really want to learn how to do actually is the like white chocolate, the multicolored mirror glazes, because I'm really bad at cake decorating generally. Like, I can do simple things, but I'm even bad with a piping bag. I just don't have a lot of manual dexterity, so I'll often create things which taste very good, but yeah, like a galaxy cake. Those are amazing. So I'll often make things which taste very good, but may not necessarily be the best looking things. So once in a while I can get something that, as I say, that chocolate mirror glaze was actually not too difficult. It's just really messy. So here we are at Fort Cowardice. He climbs to the watchtower, take a look around, nice view. Okay, if I had the binoculars, I'd probably be able to get something. We've got administration, a mess hall, med tent. Cot is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. So let's look at the papers. The papers are mostly just medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that sort of thing. Prescience. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. You've got marching orders. Diagrams are just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Hey. I mean, I'm no anatomist, but this still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Well, render them looted. We've got field trauma kit and military grade whiskey. Controlled substances requires safe cracking. Okay, that is not me. It looks like. Ooh, oh, excellent. 10 HP in combat. That's good. Yikes. This mishap definitely got someone fired. It's an unusually sized cannonball. What constitutes unusual size for a demi-culverin? This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. No demi more. Oh. This sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. Goblin? This sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you going to go in there. Okay. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Go in guns blazing or leave them alone. Altruism or altruism? Fight. No killing the goblins. Mess hall gonna be messy. Yeah, let's let the gobbo sleep for the time being. How messy is the mess hall? Blech. This stove is beyond cleaning. It's a spice rack. Little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. You've got a shaker of saltpeter. Looks like there's still some good mess left. More military grade whiskey and hardtack. Cupboard is bare. Also, it's not really a cupboard. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Okay, I don't have lockpicking. Wants the reception desk. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. They are incredibly boring. No, I want details. Fine, you read one. First Lieutenant Rebecca LeBlanc, 76 Pyrotechnics Division, pay grade 04, born 8th of December 1846, died, or deceased, American dates, born 12th of August 46, deceased 27th of September 74. Blood type AB negative. Good conduct metal. Satisfied? No. Another. Charles Stern Clark. Pay grade C4. This day's 8. Accrued sick days 88. Yeah, I think we are. Actually, wonder if I go through them all. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. Okay, no, there isn't. I wondered if there was some kind of like Chivo or such for. Please keep the altruism going. Okay, Mr. Bossman, if you say so. Right, let's head back to Dirtwater. Ooh, you spot an old mine on the horizon. Abandoned mines are safe and fun to explore. Of course they are. Discover a new map location. Snake Pit Mine. Yeah, let's go there now. Dun, dun, dun. It's an exposed meat vein. We're in the land of the flesh here, folks. You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Hey, Alice. Do you know how any of this stuff works? Nope. Okay then. You look at the mining equipment. Hey Alice! What? I just want to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here, this is an automatic backfill crusher. Stop explaining. Right, okay. When in doubt, lead us plain. Yeah. Ooh. It's a coffee cactus. You drank some delicious coffee from the cactus's flower stalks. You've got hot coffee. Oh, it said we were actually needed food and drink, didn't we? What should I actually... should I actually drink something? Increase my maximum hit points. Increase my mysticality moxie. Then a speed. Increase your speed by 3. Ooh. What's the bourbon do? Increase maximum hit point by 5. Well, let's go for drinking the bourbon and see what that does. You drink the bourbon, trying to strain as much of the dirt as possible out of your teeth as you do so. You don't do a very good job of it. You gain an effect, Dirtwatered. Blech. Okay, so Dirtwater. You wet your whistle with Dirtwater bourbon, and it really needed it after being dried out by all the dirt floating in the same Dirtwater bourbon. I think the microphone is picking up all the chewing sounds. Apologies for that, chat. You probably don't need to hear all of that. A pile of loose boards. You see a snake coiled up in the little hole. Pull it out and punch it. I'm not sure I want to. Yeah, let's just do a handstand on the snake fight. Punch the snake. Fight. Don't punch the snake, don't. No, snakes are friends. No, snakes are friends. We will protect the snake. Unless we absolutely have to, we won't. Unrefined meat nuggets. There is a smoking snake in the smoking hole. Cache of mining supplies, smelling salts. Oh, I'm probably going to need a pickaxe at some point soon, aren't I? Smelling salts, sulfur match, and a can of oil. This den is full of snake eggs. No. Ah, pickaxe. Pick it up. Mine it. You pick away at the exposed meat deposit and get 26 meat. Okay. No. We are not pulling out snake eggs. I know smoking is against safety protocols, but I think we can forgive them. I guess I should have expected that with it being called, you know, Snake Pit Mine. And 36 meat. Excellent. Okay, cool. So let's get back to Dirtwater. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. Yoink! Dynamite! We are going to have a blastingly good time with that. Oop, no, not poker room. So, let's see what the Jewel Saloon will give me. What was the voice for this guy? I really should be remembering this. Have you got that sold, Peter, yet? Yep, got it right here. And that's the stuff. Thanks. You gain 11 XP. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it quite literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town, so you should be able to find one if you just wander a little. Thank you very much for 100 bits. Ryu here. Oh, and sorry, I didn't get that. Knit Me a Pony cheered with 100 bits, and Ryu here changed with another 100 bits. So, thank you very much for that. You love the murder pepper. I don't. Again, as I say, I have watched a playthrough of this, but that was such a long time ago. I don't remember it. Okay, right. No, still too busy. Okay, well, let's go and complete this quest line, and maybe that will take us up to. Where did he say they grow? This guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh, check on him. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just broke all of a sudden, I guess. I just guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm going to need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Well, of course. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's the thing. Don't have any with me. Sorry. Huh. Okay, coming up. Oh, do I have to go out and wander a little? Let's just wander. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Advanced Beancraft, volume 40. Now that's what I call Beancraft. Ah. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to the source. A vividly coloured red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southwestern murder pepper that fellow at the jewel was looking for. Oof. Grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately starts throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Well, let's go and deliver the pepper. Hooray! Fetch quests. Oops, back at them. Did you find me a murder pepper? Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't had time to fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. I think this guy's rapidly becoming French. You can timeshare the crown or live at your house against you. Thank you very much, Mara Rogue 6, for that Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you and welcome. Okay, so let's go and get him his knife. You find PO Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef at the jewel. Open it. You open the box and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. Oh, and Molietsu, thank you very much for the 69 bits. Nice. You've got a saute knife. Back to the chef. This very much feels like some of the quests in World of Warcraft. Well, I guess it's a standard RPG thing. Have you got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I need one more favour from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my friend Dave stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. Oof. Where is this voice? Where is this voice going? It's wandering all over the place. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Okay. Grave robbing. We have to now. Grave robbing time. Hell yes, grave robbing. Wow, you are definitely a bad encouragement, chat. What happened to being good and noble? I came back and out. I'm not even sure that was anywhere near the vicinity of Scotland. So, back to the graveyard. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. Get after it with your pickaxe. You pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks of the meteor. 1552 meter. Oh, stardust! Ooh. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heateor. Sky meat. Yep. Meaty stardust. I think the rule is as long as you shout, "This belongs in a museum," then grave robbing is fine. Okay. Which one is Dave J? Aha. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. This belongs in a museum. You reach the garbage bag and surprised that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Keep digging. You manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. It's better be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Now, what's stardust? Ooh, the stardust could increase our mysticality, yeah. But I think we need that. Actually, we should read that. Okay. So, from the book. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Gives Use the Old Bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. There's a whole set of recipes for ice-cold bean-based desserts. Gives Great Northern Blizzard, a spell which deals cold damage to all of your enemies. And there's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. Gives Bean Wall, a spell that will create a wall of beans, well, natch, that provides cover from ranged attacks. So, what do we want? Use the Old Bean, Great Northern Blizzard, or Bean Wall? The Bean Wall. Oh. Bean Wall, we're thinking more defense. Wall of beans. I read Bean Wall. Thought shields. 3 beans are. Yeah, I kind of feel like we want coal-based damage, but the defensive part of me really would go for the. After all, it's my beanie wall. Bean walls, you know, all the little mice soldiers. 1 or 2 goes with the glass cannon build. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with Great Northern Blizzard then. We've got hot damage. Let's go with cold. So in case we come up, best defense is a good offense. Yes. Yeah, there's nothing stylish or glamorous about a wall. Unless, of course, it is nicely and tastefully decorated. Yeah. Glamorous option. Ice cold. You study the bean dessert recipes, and practice conjuring up various configurations of frozen beans. Unfortunately, at some point the book got completely covered in a snowdrift and now is all soggy and ruined. Oh. Right, so back to Dirtwater. And let's see if we can complete this quest line. You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and services there. You discover Button Willow McKittrick's store. Actually, yeah, let's see if we can pick up a new pick. Okay. Buttonwillow McKittrick store. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Yeah. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Was there anything I wanted to sell? Well, we can probably sell 2 gold teeth. Yeah, let's sell 2 of them. Hardtack. Oh, hardtack increases armor. No, that's actually pretty good. Replica sheriff badge. Oh no, we want to keep the keep a match. Okay, we've got disposable binoculars. Oh, there's another advanced beamcraft. Length of rope. Yeah, let's get rope. Cheap wine. The label says it's from Italy, so it can't be that bad, can it? Oh wait, it actually says it's from Italy. Oh. Boo. Boo, I say. Mind your meat. This book is a guide to making the most... Oh, gives you the dickering skill. 1500. Oh. Do I go for the... We went from altruism right into the gutter, yeah. Oh, that's not a very pleasant picture, Moliatsu. All I can think of now is those people who keep cash tucked down the fronts of their shirts, but with meat instead of cash. Ugh. Mind of a meter. Yes, the dickering skill. Oh, pickaxe is 1,000 though. And the hammer. Okay. Do we want to learn dickering or get a pickaxe? I think it's probably one of those two because the pickaxe is really useful. Where is Lena keeping 1,714 pieces of meat? You don't want to know. You really don't want to know, Jory. So, do we want to get better prices? Dickering lets you get stuff for lower prices. A meat bag of holding. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, it probably serves us better in the long run if we get the skill. And we'll just have to read it. Your skill, Dickering. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Actually, you just command you agree? Okay, right. We can come back here and get a pickaxe, I hope, at a later date. Dirtwater. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like it's a pretty safe bet that they're some kind of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like from here. Okay, take care, Niblick 3. Fight him. Yeah. Got a trump. Oh, that costs 4. Wow, okay. I probably don't need 23, 23. Yeah. A couple of uses of a spell will probably see us through. Ooh, yeah, only doing 4 damage. Ooh, +3 to all stats. 3 to 4 damage, 1 to 2. Okay, fine, let's use a spell. Let's have you waste your spell, Necromancer. Oops. Oh, okay, no problem. 2 hit points of spooky damage. 1 more spell. Game, please. 13 hit points and I do 12 points of damage. Fine. You beat the heck out of that cultist. Fortunately for him, there's a handy supply of unbroken bones available. Unfortunately for him, you've joined his bones manual, or whatever this is. You've got an item, introductory Necromancy, and a skeleton bone. What is introductory Necromancy? This black-covered book, written in black ink on black paper, is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Necromancy. Do we want to learn Necromancy? Got Mike vibes there, Necromancy. Do we learn Necromancy, or do we just sell the book? Spicy necromancy. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Doc is not going to be happy. That's true. I should be so proud to do it for him. That's true. The Doc isn't going to be very happy. I think Alex would be so proud of you guys. Okay, cool. It seems like it's pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Little A Necromancy as a threat. Nice one, 14 Cookies God. I do applaud you for that. You can learn the first Necromancy things with no concept. Oh, okay, good to know. Is indeed a lightener. Okay. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of smoke. Ooh. So let's see what... Grinning Skull. At this level, AP cost is 1, base damage, so 10 spooky. So I've got a 10 spooky damage attack now. Still can't use Great Northern Blizzard yet. Okay. What have I got? I've got 120 XP. Ooh, 10% discount at stores. 15. Yep, let's increase that. 70. Hellbender. Yeah, let's increase that. And I've got 20 XP, which will save for a glamour upgrade. Actually, no, let's go for a mysticality upgrade. Let's get that as high as we can, because I need 10 in order to be able to get at least one of the actually, I'm going to need to boost all of my stats, or at least get boosters for them if I'm going to get all of the relics, aren't I? So let's go back and give. Got that recipe yet? The one my friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. A sloppy chef's hat. All in a day's work. Is the sloppy chef's hat better than my barely enchanted hat, is the question. 3 mysticality versus 1. Do I really want to be wearing a hat that's covered in slop, though? It's not a glamorous option. Or if by putting it on, do I become glamorous? Do I make whatever I wear automatically glamorous? Do it for the stats. Well, I mean, yes. Yes, it's free food. You'll make it work. Yeah. The glamour was within us all the time. Yes. Okay. Cool. So yeah. There we go. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. And it matches. Okay then. Piano player. Okay, bye for now. No. So, door is there. Oh, so I need to go and get him some medicine, don't I? Okay, I've got nothing there. Okay, what time is it? 7:20. All right, let's go to the rescue mission and just check it out. Looks like a Slytherin when he does that. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall they must be half stuffed with sock to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey, human! Hey, what you two doing in this place? This is my ground to stomping. Do you mean your stomping grounds? What? Well, we've learnt Goblin Tongue, so... Goblin Tongue. So let's talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots to having, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming very. I to having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Attack the goblin, or leave the goblin alone? Kill him. We don't. Murder, altruism. No. No. Leave him alone. Alex said altruism. Take his boots. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Druttercup. No, he's vibing. Necromancy. Altruism. Stompy goblin friend. Let's leave him be. If we're gonna let's make a rule. We don't kill goblins and we don't kill snacks. Other options are up for debate. Kill him with Hannah. Yes, self-defense, obviously. But we will make the rule that no goblins and no snacks. They are friends as far as we can. Leave the goblin alone. You leave the goblin to his stomping. Maybe in like a year they'll be properly broken in. Oh wow, this is a bit of a rundown. Gin blossoms. Blossom Gin and Green Thumb. Ooh, and 10 XP. What does Green Thumb give me? I gain XP from foraging. Nice. The pulpit has been pushed back against the wall. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Lena Tumbleweed. What's with the cot? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic, rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Do you need any errands run, or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. No problem. I'll be right back with it. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Oh, that's disappointing. But I trust you to keep your promise. Well, I mean, medicinal properties of herbs and all. Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills. Ooh, that's pricey. You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all, or these only work on legs? So we've got laudanum, blood building tonic, and army field trip. Okay, well, let's buy that and get back to... Let's get back to Dirtwater, and then I think we might call this a day. Joe Spooky takes a weird turn somewhere, and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? A grey mist closes in on you as Joe Spooky marches confidently through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Joe Spooky stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal, topped with the shape of a book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. You've got an item. Fundamentals of Necromancy. Uh-oh. We seem to be definitely picking up on the spooky books. Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm just stuck, just sort of lying here in the street. Yeah, here you go. Phew, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. Well, that was nice. Got 48 XP. We were going to boost our glamour next, weren't we? Or... Should probably up our Moxie a tad. Let's up our Moxie. No, and then save it for glamour. That's what we said we were going to do, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, so I think at this point I am going to head to my room and call it there. Okay, right. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Sorry, as I say, the stream was a little bit shorter than usual, but yes, I have a meeting post this. Yeah, I really wish I could whistle like that. I have no whistling capability whatsoever. Hope you liked that. Hope you enjoyed that. We're gonna have chill Wednesdays here. A Western version of the Witcher music. So, things to do. Next week, next Wednesday, I will be doing... I think I've got on the cards, yes. Part 3 of West of Loathing. We're going to have another chill, fun evening. Hopefully knocking through a bit more of the plot here. After that, I think I won't be doing a part... I think the 4th week I've got something else planned. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I missed those. Thank you very much, Roo, here for the 500 bits. Wow, thank you very much. And Miss Sunflower 94 cheered with 69 bits. Nice. So yes, next week I'm going to be doing this again. So come back for part 3 if you are interested and want to see more cows, more skeletons, more puns. What else is coming up this week? Obviously, yes. Thank you very much, Moliette Soon, for 69 nice bits. May tomorrow be as chaos-free as possible. I don't carry that. So, yes, if you're a fan of the Magnus Archives and don't have Patreon, it is the public release of the beginning of Season 5 tomorrow. And I will be hanging out on social media, and I will be in the Discord for that. What else is there? Coming up this Saturday, Mike is back on Saturday at 3 p.m. with War Thunder. He is going to be looking at a game involving tanks. I know very little more about it, other than, it involves tanks. I think it's a multiplayer game, or at least an MMO style of game. So he'll be taking you through that. On Sunday, tune in because we have got a Sandbox Sunday coming up this week, as Mike and I are going to see, and we're basically going to trial out doing multi-person streams, and see how that fares. So join us on Sunday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, 1 p.m. BST, for a just talking stream about video games in general. We're going to see how the tech holds up. If the tech holds up, then that makes it more feasible for us to bring other people in, and so bit of a trial. Let's see how things go. But yes, more just chatting with Mike and Anil, hopefully. And that will run 1 till 3, fingers crossed. At 3 p.m. on Sunday, we will be switching over to the Virtual HorrorCon, which is running all this weekend. It's run by Gehenna Gaming Convention, Gehenna Gaming Company, and it's to showcase the best of horror gaming, which appears to be something that this company a unique intersection of this company's interests. So the Gehenna Gaming the Virtual HorrorCon is an online convention which will involve streaming, various panels and discussions and such throughout the weekend. We will be posting links, so check our social media for full details of that. But in particular, on Sunday at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, there is an interview with Johnny and Alex about the Magnus Archives. So we will be throwing to that stream post hour one on Sunday. So stick around for that. I will put out details about the other ones things. So I believe Ben I think is on a panel. Mike is on a panel, and Sasha is on a panel as well, and this is across the weekend. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what. And also, you can buy tickets to be in games run by various GMs over the weekend. We're not running any games, as far as I'm aware, but if that changes, I'll let you know. But there's various games being run, like various games of Vampire. Some are being streamed, like Vampire, Mage. I think there's some D&D horror gaming taking place. But yeah, this is a very full weekend for gaming folks, and hopefully, if the Virtual HorrorCon takes off, then it can be a model for other gaming conventions online taking place during these times, because obviously not being able to travel is going to cut into a lot of that, but there's no reason why we can't use technology to things. I don't know if there are ticket Sharkhole. I don't know if there are ticket options for just watching game, but I do know that some of the games are being streamed, and you probably don't need a ticket for watching that. But obviously, all donations and all ticket sales from the weekend will be donated to the WHO COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund as well. So there is a good cause for, even if you are just watching the streams and not taking part in any of the games, for making a donation for that. So, thank you very much for watching, for listening, for tuning into this, for these things. What else? Admin. So yes, you can support this stream and the shows on RQ Streams by either donating directly in the link down below or !donate by joining as a subscriber using the Twitch button somewhere up there. Alternatively, join our Patreon. www.patreon.com/Rusty Quill, and hopefully we won't cause the the website to crash again. But that was weird and strangely pleasing. And yes, and you can join our Discord if you're not already on it. I hang out there quite frequently as a community manager, and check out our social media for various links and tweets and such of the various things we get up to. Now, I am going to try and throw to somebody else. Let me just get the panel up. So, oops, not that. I'm just vamping for time here. Oh no, not the mod view. Let me see what I can do. I want to try and host. Sorry, bear with me a few moments. I am. Okay. That's not true, Hannah, in any way, shape, or form. So. Channel name. So our friend yeah, I'm just trying to find the actual channel name. Right, okay, here we go. /host. So we are going to try hosting our good friend John Robertson. He, the creator of the Dark Room. He has got a new show premiering this evening called Twitch Arg or something like that. Some kind of RPG game that he's doing on Twitch. So it might be interesting to see what that is like. Content warning, he does get a little bit sweary, so it is going to be mature content. But yeah, carry on watching here. If you enjoy what you see, give him a follow, and I will be back soon. Yes, he was going to be at Gaming and Giving 2019, but he had to have he was unwell just before the thing. He was going to run Darkroom, so that's why we did the computer game version with Mike running it that year. Hopefully we can bring him back next year, this year maybe. We will see. Alright, so let's see if this works.